Excited for football?
Hmm?
Excited for football?
How'd your draft go? Your second one.
It went well.
Who'd you get? Who was your number one?
Who did I get number one?
What number? First off, what number were you?
Sixth.
Again? Well,
Yeah.
no, you were
I was.
fourth, right? Or third? And you were in the top five for sure. On ours.
Yeah.
Did y'all have 12 in that one?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, I
six.
got.
Oh, so you're right in the middle.
I think I got Cup again because I got Cup in our league too.
Did you hear? He fucking fucked up his hamstring.
Really? Of course.
Yeah, it wasn't like fucked up, but he's having issues with it. Hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, I got Tony Pollard in the second.
It's not a bad pickup. Was Eckler still on there?
No.
They picked him up already.
Mm.
Was it in the second round when they picked him up?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I'm guessing Jefferson was picked first.
Yep.
Who was second?
Jefferson.
Jamar Chase.
I think so. Yeah.
And then probably Stephon Diggs.
Yeah. Let's see.
That's one episode we could do. We could talk about fantasy. One day.
Yeah, so I got Lamar Jackson, Tony Pollard, Miles Sanders, Cooper Kupp, Watson from Green Bay, Hawkinson's my tight end.
That's a good pickup.
Yeah, Mattinson, Jake Elliott, kicker for Eagles, the Cowboys D. I got A.J. Dillon, Juju Smith-Schuster, Gallup, Jerry Jeudy, Rashad Bateman, and Okonkwo, tight end for Tennessee. Man, projected to win, so I did something right. Yeah, me and Greg are projected neck and neck.
Oh, and like I told you, I was looking up ER stories. Man, you'll never guess what people have put in their butts. Like this one, I mean...
I just want to preface that you were looking that up before I even mentioned this. So you just wanted to see what people put up their butts.
Well, Cassandra was the one who was telling me the crazy shit because
Mm-hmm.
she gets a whole bunch of them.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
A fork? The forky in first? How? This one was crazy. A claw hammer. But not just the handle, the whole hammer. I don't see how you don't destroy yourself.
I mean, they probably were.
These two guys, I'm guessing they were gay, but they put a ping pong ball up there, and I guess that didn't get the job done, so they poured concrete. So when he went to the ER, they took him straight to the OR, and they removed his anus and his small intestine.
I mean, didn't get the job. What was the job to complete? They just want to fill it up.
I guess, like, dude, this is not doing it. A beer stein. The size.
That's taking butt chugging to the next level.
Jesus.
All right. Well, let's crack them in and get it started. Oh, you already cracked yours, of course.
Well, hold on. I'm almost done with this one. Okay. Where's my other one? Thank you. All right. Ready?
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, let's crack them first. Cheers.
Cheers, me ho.
Yeah. So, no really clear vision for this episode. But I do want to mention, I want to say we're at. Let me just double check. I think we're at. Monday will be 8.
And so while Brandon is checking that, that means that we are almost to episode 10.
Yeah. I'm thinking 10 will be a season, and then we'll take a break. But you never know. We might have an episode, a
Yeah.
bonus episode
Yeah,
before the next actual season starts.
if something crazy happens, we have to report it.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I didn't finish the episode, but I was listening to the Rogan show, and Jeremy Corbell and what's his name was on there, George Knapp.
Mm.
They were talking about the hearing and some other stuff that's happened up to that point. It's some pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so 7 episodes are out. This will be episode 8.
Okay.
And so we'll have 2 more episodes. I do want to, that finale. I want something big. Maybe it's the episode where, we talk about our dads. Maybe it'll be a deep,
maybe that
big episode.
Yeah, maybe that. But
or maybe we'll have some guests. I don't know.
yeah, but it'll be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
No pressure, but it should be good.
Yeah. But yeah, this episode, I called you earlier today because I got so busy with work this week. Like I've been nonstop, just like
It was a good idea though, hypotheticals, because we always do that when we drink anyway.
Yeah,
We always do the what ifs, and we always do the, hey, for $1 million, would you do this? And you can't. No one else knows except for you. Could you live with it? Whatever. Yeah. So the hypotheticals.
Yeah, this is the hypothetical episode.
Mm-hmm. A lot of what ifs.
Mm-hmm.
One of them that I read, it's funny that it was on there. It was, what if aliens existed? And I'm like, well, it's no longer a what if. Like I think it actually it is. They are here, or somewhere. They visited, probably.
Mm-hmm. Uranus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe. But no, I mean, some of them that I read, they were hilarious. Like one of them, I asked your sister this, and it made sense. But like, if there was a pill that you could take that would allow you to never need sleep, but it'd give you 8 hours of rest. Your body would get, repaired or whatever, but you would never needed to go to sleep. Would you take it?
I would.
I think I would too.
Yeah, that'd be no question for me.
Because, like, sometimes I think sleeping is a waste of time.
Yeah, I could get so much done.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could have multiple jobs, and like work full-time jobs.
Yep. And like,
not that you would want to, but I mean, that's a possibility.
And you'd probably get more rest than you do right now. Because sometimes I know I don't get 8 hours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would do that in a heartbeat. Like there was another one where if you could take a pill that would allow you to never feel pain ever, I said no to that. Just because, what if you...
Now, is it strictly physical pain or emotional pain as well?
Ooh, that's a good one. Well, let's do that in 2 parts. So, 1, no emotional pain. Would you take that pill? And think about it for a second.
I don't think so. I mean,
I couldn't do it either.
We've talked about it. There's always going to be bad with the good, and like if you don't experience that bad, how do you know what that good is good?
Yeah, it's like, dude, something bad just happened in your life. You don't even like. It's okay. You're okay with it. Yeah, it's cool, man. What do you guys want to do? or the other thing too, like, hey, aren't you excited? Like, you just won $1 million. Like, yeah, I guess it's cool. It's whatever.
It'd be like, what's his face from Office Space?
Oh yeah. Where you just hypnotized, you're just even Steven the whole way.
Yep.
Yeah. And then the physical pain.
Physical pain.
I said no to that because I'd be scared. What if you actually did do something really bad and you're like, well, it doesn't hurt. I'm all right. Like you could burn yourself and you don't even know you're burning yourself.
Well, I mean, if you're never going to feel it, then, I mean, what?
But your skin's all jacked up.
Yeah, you don't feel it, though.
I guess I don't know. I still
I mean,
wouldn't
I
want.
would do the physical pain over the emotional pain. Like if I were only given those two choices, like you have to pick one, I'd pick the physical pain.
I would do no to both. I can't take that one. Nope. The other ones that we always ask are, so for, you know, if you could go in the ring and face, I don't know, we'll say, let's switch it up because we always do UFC. Let's switch it up to boxing. So let's say Canelo, and you have to just take one punch from him. You can't punch him back. Would you do it for, I say, 10,000?
Now, do I get to defend myself at all?
No, he's just gonna punch you once. That's it. As long as you can take it, whether you get knocked out or not. I mean, it's just like, would you take a punch for 10,000?
No, I mean, I think anybody would. Like anybody would get hit
No, there's a lot of people that would say, no, fuck that. I don't want to do that.
for that amount of money. I think they would.
Okay, now we could add
Now,
some.
yeah, if you add a layer, if you get knocked out, you don't get it.
Yeah, okay, so if you get knocked out, you don't get it. In fact, you have to pay $100 if you get knocked out.
See, that makes it more difficult.
Now, and he has a punching glove. He has a regular boxing glove. So I mean, it's not gonna be like, bare fist. So you have a chance. You think you could take it?
I mean, if he connects, then he connects. Then like, there's nothing I can do about that. I'd probably get knocked out.
What if he punched you like below the belt, like right in the dick? You can't go down. You have to stay on your feet.
I would go down. You would go down.
No, I mean, sometimes you just gotta be a man.
You would. I guarantee you would go down. Like, get up. Let me demonstrate.
I want the $10,000. I want to make sure that that's on the line.
Yeah, I did. I did put. I asked ChatGPT what are some funny would you rather questions.
What do they say?
Some of them are kind of dumb. Some of them are all right. Okay, would you rather have to announce to everyone around you whenever you have to fart or pee your pants daily?
Damn.
I would announce to everybody that I had to fart.
I don't want to pee myself. Yeah, I'd have to go that route.
Okay.
You would just be that guy in the party, like, that's what Brandon does.
Hey guys, I'm gonna fart.
Like, I think at the beginning people would be like, "Oh, that's fucking funny, yeah."
Yeah.
And after a while, we're like, "Fuck, you don't have to do this all the time."
I would come up with creative ways of doing it.
Ding, 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 ding.
All right, the next one is: would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
100 duck-sized horses.
So I mean, they're about that big. Yeah, I mean they wouldn't hurt too bad.
No,
They'd
I mean, if
just
they
be
kick
kicking
you,
your ankles.
they might bite you. Might hurt, but
There's 100.
well,
of them
I don't
now.
know though, because I'm just thinking that Jurassic Park movie where all those little dinosaurs got that guy. Yeah, that could be bad. And then another one was a horse-sized duck.
Mm-hmm. Because a duck, I mean, they don't have claws.
But they have that beak.
Yeah, they have a beak. It's not pointed though.
But they can. Have you ever gotten like snapped at with a duck, like at the lake or at the ponds or whatever?
No.
Dude, well, it wasn't really ducks. It was more of those like geese, I guess. The geese, because those are mean sometimes.
Swans are mean.
Yeah, the swans and the geese. Those are. We almost get snapped at by them. Yeah, I think still the little ones though. I think I have a better chance.
Yeah, I'd probably do the same. All right, the next one is: would you rather have fingers as long as your legs or legs as long as your fingers?
Oh, dude. I'd rather have some legs as fingers. God damn, dude. Like, would it be illegal if you were in the UFC? Can you imagine? God, dog. That would be amazing. I mean, you couldn't do anything else except for fight. That's it. Or run. I mean,
I
feet.
mean, you'd have the best fucking OnlyFans page for feet.
Yeah. And then the finger-sized legs. I feel like you're just you've seen those people that are just like they got their legs amputated. You're just one of those
Yeah.
at that point. I mean, you might be able to walk on them, but it would hurt.
Yeah, I could type. Just
Ooh.
but
Yeah.
you'd only have like one finger.
Mm-hmm.
So just
Yeah. Yeah, definitely the leg size fingers.
all right. Let's see. Okay. Would you rather always have to speak in rhymes or sing instead of speaking? I mean, I guess they are different. I would rather sing
They're
than speak.
both fucking annoying after a while. Like I could not.
You couldn't live in a musical?
No. That and the same thing with like somebody trying to rhyme everything. That would be annoying. It'd get on my nerves after a while.
Yeah, I mean, I would sing instead of speak.
But I mean, the question is, which one would I rather have?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I guess it'd be better singing everything.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that South Park episode where it was the musicals, and then I forgot what the kid's name was, but his dad was really big into musicals, and he wanted him to always sing, but he just wanted to play basketball. But the way the way he talked to everybody was in song. So he's like, all you have to do is just sing and
Okay, let's see. All right, would you rather have hiccups for the rest of your life or feel like you need to sneeze but not be able to for the rest of your life?
Ooh, hiccups. That the sneezing feel right before you sneeze? Oh, that's horrible. And then you don't get to?
Yeah, that would suck. But I hate having hiccups.
I hate
too.
hiccups too. They piss me off, but still, that feeling, I mean, you know what it is. Say it's like it's going to be a great sneeze, but you don't get to for the rest of your life?
Could you imagine your quality of life for either one of those? It's like you I couldn't do my job. Like I'd just be
I think at that point, you just have to give in and just hang out in a bar. You know what I mean?
Man, that dude's drunk all day, every
All
day.
day. Like, he don't even drink beer either. He just orders water.
You just walk around. is that dude ejaculating everywhere?
Can you imagine before you ejaculate? Like, do you make a different face? Like, are you about to go, or you can still gonna sneeze?
Maybe that's the only time you can sneeze is when you ejaculate.
Oh, dude,
How great
that would be a
feel.
good one.
Yeah.
That would be a good one. Like, we have to do this. I think a sneeze would feel just as good as coming there for a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
both of them at the same time.
All right, let's see. That one's dumb. That one's dumb too. Okay. Would you rather have Cheeto dust on your fingers for a year or have to walk around with wet socks for a year?
Golly. For the work that we do, I mean, fuck it. I guess I have to get a new keyboard. I don't want wet socks.
Yeah, I don't like wet socks.
I'd have to do the Cheetos.
You know, I hate being wet when I don't want to be wet. Like if I'm outside or like even like you go to amusement park and like they have water rides and like you don't want to get wet and you get splashed, you're like, oh motherfucker.
Yeah, and then the socks is the worst.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you know your feet are gonna get wet, then fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're not gonna have anything on your feet. But socks, ugh.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I hate that. I know having dogs that drink like idiots. I'll walk through the kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, you motherfuckers.
Yeah. And then, but dude, I'm really bad on like I don't know if you do this, but I do this. This is a little I should get those. I'm gonna ask Son or your mom if y'all want stocking stuffers for me. Those little things that you put on the top of your fingers to grab chips. Have you seen those where you don't have to get your
Oh yeah,
fingertips
yeah,
dirty?
yeah.
Because like I'll be eating, and like if I'm eating like those flaming hot Cheetos or any
Mm-hmm.
chip, anything that's gonna leave dust on my fingers, I hate that. I hate that feeling. Unless I'm just eating, but if I'm working, I can't. I can't do that. Like I have to have like a wet napkin nearby after every chip I eat. So what I've been doing is, uh, Anaya got these chopsticks, and it has the kid ones where like you
Yeah.
just. So I've been just using those for chips, and it works great. I was like, this is awesome. So I just been doing that.
All right. All right. Let's see. Okay. Would you rather be a reverse centaur, horse top, human bottom, or a reverse mermaid, fish top, human
Oh
bottom?
my god. Oh man. It'd be like what was that guy's name? Was it BoJack
BoJack
Horseman?
Horseman.
You'd be that guy or somebody from SpongeBob. Damn. I'd rather have a horse head.
Yeah, I think me too.
I think that'd actually be pretty cool.
Yeah, fish top. You smell like fish all the time.
You look like an idiot. And you might get lucky with the ladies because they're like, hey, he might not be just horse on top. But who knows? Yeah, it might suck too.
All right. Would you rather only be able to whisper or only be able to shout?
Whisper.
Yeah.
Fuck yelling.
Yeah. Yeah. Easy one. Okay.
What if you're naturally loud though? You're saying like people that are naturally loud, them yelling, so it'd be at a different level than than like say me yelling. People that are just naturally loud.
Well, I mean, I think it would change. Like,
So they would still like even when they
yeah, it would be.
it'd be them yelling.
Yeah, they would talk like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Would you rather always have to enter rooms by announcing your name and title, or always have to do cartwheels out?
What was the first one again?
Have to enter rooms by announcing your name and title, or have to do cartwheels out of the room. I would go with name and title.
I don't know. It'd be pretty gangster though, like leaving in cartwheels all the time.
Hi, I'm Brandon, podcast host, entering the room.
I don't know. Uh, I don't know. I've always like I knew when I was a kid I could do a badass cartwheel, but
Yeah,
I
I'm not
doubt
good at
now.
cartwheels.
I doubt now I can do a good one. But that would get me back into doing them really well. So I'd probably do the cartwheels.
Okay. Okay. Would you rather have taste buds on your feet or hear through your elbows?
Ooh, this is a good one. Here through my elbows?
Mm-hmm. What'd you say?
Wait, I can't hear you. No, taste buds on. Oh no, fuck that.
Yeah, I'd hear through my elbows.
Yes. Yeah, because the shit you step on.
You can step on little shit.
Ugh. Yeah, fuck that.
Okay. Would you rather fight off a zombie
Wait,
apocalypse?
going back to the last one. Can you imagine? Like, you're with a girl and she's like, hey, let's do something crazy. And then you just start, like going like that in between. What are you doing? Like, don't worry. Like, I know what I'm doing. Man, that would be crazy.
Yeah, that'd be a different fetish type of porn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, would you rather fight off a zombie apocalypse or an alien invasion?
That's a great one. Golly, I want to do both of them. I think more zombie though.
Yeah, I think it would be easier to fight
Yeah.
off a zombie apocalypse than an alien invasion.
Now, are we talking? Because there's different zombie type.
Yeah, that's very open.
We got Dawn of the Dead, where these fuckers run after you. You got Day of the Dead, where they are kind of smart, and then you have like Walking Dead, where they're just, they're just slow and they don't do anything.
Yeah, the slower ones. I mean, yeah,
then,
for sure.
You know what movie I saw? I mean, I want to say recently, but it's probably the most recent newer movie because I had never seen it all the way through. Was 28 Days Later.
Oh yeah,
which was one of the first ones that came out.
Yeah,
dude, and when I saw it, oh my god, that was a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the best zombie movies. Period.
Yep. Yeah, Cillian Murphy, man.
Yeah, that was a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
And just like it kind of got me. I was like, shit, that's kind of scary. The position that they were in, because it made it feel like you can't really do anything about these people or these things, and it was new. It was totally new. They God, yeah, that scared me.
Yeah, it would depend on the type of zombie, but I think any type of zombie over an alien invasion, because like you gotta think aliens are gonna be way more advanced and have better weapons than us.
We'd be done.
Yeah,
zombies, I think we'd have a chance, and it'd be more fun.
Yeah. Now, could you kill a zombie? Say it was your mom. Or would you have to have somebody else to do it?
That's that one scene that I always ask myself, like, could I do that? God, it'd be hard. Maybe I would just chain her up, like on Shaun of the Dead, and keep her in the basement and feed her.
So you would kill other living human beings?
Yeah, the ones that I didn't like. Or the ones that just died. The ones that are like, oh man, we lost Miles. That's too bad. I'll take him off your hands.
Circle of life it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do zombies shit?
No, I don't think so.
They just everything goes to.
Yeah, I mean all of their insides are
done.
Decayed. So I mean.
So why do they eat?
I mean.
Does it keep it going?
I guess. I don't know. There hasn't really been a true explanation for it.
They didn't make a movie where like zombies do use a restroom, like or something. That way, there's it makes sense. Like why do they eat? Unless they just absorb everything and that just helps them keep it recharges their battery.
There has been some various things that some people have tried to give it like an explanation. Where there was one, what was I watching? Have you seen Bad Omens on Amazon Prime?
No. Is that good?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay, I'll check it out.
So in their second season or third season, whatever they're in now, these people die and they get sent to hell because they're bad people, and the devil makes them gives them a deal. Like, you can go back and go after these people that killed you. And they're like, oh, yeah, absolutely. We'll get them for you. But the small writing was, you'll be zombies.
Oh, damn.
So they go back and they're decaying and everything. And they're like, they told him, you're going to have this bloodlust that you have to eat human brains every, few hours. And so that's why they needed to do it.
Okay.
So because they had this bloodlust that they had to satiate.
Okay. Yeah. Would you, if your choice was to come back as a ghost or be a zombie?
Oh, I'd be a ghost all day.
Be a ghost?
Okay.
Oh,
hell yeah.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
Hell yeah, I would fucking make some clay pots with somebody. No.
Invade or possess another body.
Hell yeah.
Do the whole Whoopi Goldberg Demi Moore scene.
All right. Let's see. Would you rather sweat maple syrup or cry lemon juice?
Snort maple syrup or cry.
Sweat maple syrup. I would sweat maple syrup.
Sweat maple syrup. God, that smell though.
Nah,
or
I mean, smell better
cry
than BO. Cry lemon juice.
cry lemon juice. So are they
That
saying
shit
it's
would
gonna
hurt.
burn? It's gonna
Oh,
okay. So it's
yeah.
gonna burn. Or pea lemon juice. Um, I mean, fuck. I hate that sticky feeling though, man. That
Shit.
sucks,
You'd
dude.
be the best at brunch.
Golly, that's a lose lose.
You'd be Canada's national treasure.
What would you look like? So you're
I
like
mean, you
you're
would just look like yourself.
no, but like
Just
when
like
you're
when you have beads
sweating,
of sweat, it would be
it'd be syrup.
maple syrup. Yeah.
So it'd be sticky. It'd be exactly like maple syrup.
Yeah, I mean, that's, I'm assuming.
Oh goodness. Like I know it would hurt, but I think I would go with the crying lemon juice. I can't, dude. There's no way you couldn't work out. You work out, it's gonna be horrible. And then
Just wear a bodysuit.
it's not just that. Like, can you imagine? Like, people are gonna look at you if you go to a public gym, especially if you go to a public gym and then you leave this syrup shit all over the bench, and yeah. And then you imagine like going to bed, like you sweat, having sex, like you sweat. Oh goodness, I know.
I mean, people pour shit out on them when they have sex, anyways. Oh yeah, lick my armpit.
I guess I'd want to.
It's so sweet. It's like crying lemon juice. That would hurt. Like you'd probably go blind because the citric acid would eat away at your fucking eyes.
I guess for health reasons, I guess you'd have to go with the syrup. It would still suck, but I guess that would be the.
That one's dumb.
Speaking of, did you see those? I saw a video on the zombie. It's a drug. Have you seen that? They're calling it the zombie drug, but it's called something else on the streets. I forgot what it's called. But what it does, I know you've seen the people, like they look just hunched over, and they're just standing in place, and they can't do it. Like it paralyzes their limbs. Have you seen that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and they're calling it the zombie drug, and I guess it's like I don't know how much more times powerful than like anything else that's out there right now, and that's what people are doing. I want to say the video I saw might have been in Chicago. I'm not sure. I don't know if it was Cali, but I think it was Chicago. But man, they do look like zombies.
I saw this video. I think it was today. It might have been last night, but it was today. Apparently, they enacted some new law, like a shit ton of new laws here in Texas starting today. There were like 600 of them or something like that. It was crazy.
For homeless people?
No, for like all types of shit. Like one of them was for fentanyl. If someone dies from fentanyl and whoever sold it to them gets caught, they get charged with murder. There were some other things like it covered like.
And it's only in Texas?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, it covered a bunch of different shit. I gotta try and find that video again because he talked about a lot of different things. Yeah, like breeders for animals can only the limit used to be like 11, now it's 5 or something like that. So you can't have more than 5 or it's illegal.
Wow.
Yeah, there was a bunch of different shit.
And it all passed. It's like it's a law now.
I think he was saying they were all enacted today. Like they all started today.
Yeah, I'd have to see that.
Yeah.
Cuz I mean, I'm sure some of them are good, but some are probably going to be like, really?
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Okay. Would you rather have your grandmother's hairstyle or her first name?
Ooh, hairstyle.
Yeah, I'd go
It'd be just a
hairstyle.
man bun.
Um, all right. Would you rather be able to talk to animals, but they all hate you, or animals love you, but you can't communicate them with them at all? I mean, that's kind of like now.
Yeah. There was another one where if animals could talk, would you still eat them?
Yeah.
Like, you imagine, like, seeing a chicken, like, hey, what's up? You hungry?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fry you up, bitch.
Right. And it's like, no. The kill yards at the meat plants. Can you imagine? Like, no, clink. Oh man, that would make me second guess. I really want to
Yeah.
eat you. I would need to eat you, but you're making it way weird now.
I say that to girls all the time.
Don't make it weird. This needs to happen.
Okay. Would you rather have to eat a whole onion or a whole lemon? I would go lemon.
Lemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, would you rather have to dance every time you heard music or sing along to every song you heard? Sing along.
Yeah. Unless, I mean, if you're a badass dancer though, you would choose dancing. Whereas,
it's you.
yeah. But if it's me, fuck. I don't know. I guess sing everything.
Yeah, I would sing everything.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the last one. Would you rather always have to say what's on your mind or never be able to speak again?
Ooh.
Always say what's on my mind.
Yeah, I think the never being able to speak again
Yeah.
would kind of suck.
Yep. Um, I've had one that I always think about. So if you could have one power, any power you want,
Mm-hmm.
one power, but every time you use it, someone you know dies.
Somebody dies. God, dog it. And what sucks is you have the power. Like, you got it.
Yeah.
You have it.
Yeah. Yeah, you can use it, but it that somebody it might be someone you just met
Mm-hmm.
or just barely even know. But
just as long as you know them.
Yeah, but it could be your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad.
Mm.
You never know.
It's a random.
Yeah,
it's a crapshoot.
Yep.
And there comes that question too. Like, what if your power could save, say, like 1 million people?
Yeah. Does one life mean more than 500,000 or whatever?
And you've seen this in the movies too. Like, a lot of people will break the rules to save the girl they love,
mm-hmm.
or vice versa, versus saving the world. Man, that's a good one. I don't know. I think I would say fuck it, and I wouldn't use my power.
Yeah.
Like, screw it.
Now another question: If you had powers or a power, whatever, just any type of power, would you tell people about it?
I wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
I'd get too much. It's not. I'd have to tell. If I did tell anyone, it'd have to be somebody like I trust that would not say anything.
Yeah.
Because
you would essentially become a science experiment.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It wouldn't see the light of day. You'd be in a science lab.
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine? Like, say you woke up tomorrow morning, and you got in a horrible car accident, and you came out like unscathed, like you just couldn't get hurt, almost like Unbreakable or Wolverine type stuff. Like, yeah, people would. I mean, the government would be all over you.
Yeah.
They want to know what is causing you to heal like that, or do whatever you're doing. Like, you went in the water and like where the hell is Brandon? Like, he's been gone for an hour. I guess he drowned. And then you just pop up somewhere else. Like, I could literally live in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would be an experiment. That would suck.
Yeah, yeah, it would. I definitely would. I wouldn't tell people, um, just because I would want I would want to use the powers for good. But I mean, you never know until you get those powers. That's because power can corrupt.
What if, what if, what if somebody's like, have they made a comic book character that gets like very, very, very drunk and he's belligerent or she's belligerent, whatever. But that's what gives them power. After a
I'm
sudden, like
sure there's been
they
one
fly
somewhere.
or they get super strong and they can help people, but they're drunk off their ass whenever they do it.
I'm sure there's someone's written something like that.
If not,
I'm sure a character in the boys comic book series, like they do off the wall shit.
that's my idea. Just so y'all know, Buzz Banner, it's Buzzed Man or something. Uh, but that would be hilarious. Like
What what would your superhero name be
if you were like that,
yeah?
I don't know. Tanked, sloshed, slosh man.
Tank Guzzler.
Yeah. We need you. Hurry, go to the bar. Or like, no, man, I'm just here. I'm here to watch the game. I just want a beer. Like, no, you need something stronger. We need your help out there. And they start giving you like all the stuff.
Shots.
Yeah.
Shots.
And what sucks is like if you drink too much and you throw up, then you lose your power.
It's the alcohol content that gets you there.
Yeah, the higher you have to have that balance. Yep. That would be hilarious to see.
No, but that would be your real superhero name if you were a superhero. Like no jokes, just like what would your superhero name be?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, well, first off, what's my power?
Choose.
Um, I wouldn't want it to be like. I mean, you want it. If you were to ask me, like, okay, yeah, flying, right, or you know, or like being like the Flash or whatever. But I feel like that would cause almost too much attention. Like I would want something kind of low key but really really good. Um, I think almost like Wolverine. Like you can get by. You look normal. Can't really fly or breathe underwater or anything like that, but you can heal, and you don't have to worry about cancer or nothing. Like I think I would like that. Yeah.
I think something that would fit you would be El Negrito.
Mm-hmm. Where you can be a shadow. I can turn into a shadow really quick, or go invisible. Yeah.
He has the powers of a dark Mexican.
Mm-hmm. I think, man, I'd have to do a cartel if I did that. I'd have to be like the ruler of a cartel if I was like that. Like, don't mess with that guy. He'll get you.
Es el negro.
And I'm sure there's probably somebody already like that.
Yeah.
That's super dark. It's probably my cousin. What would be yours?
That'd be Nightman.
Nightman.
Yeah.
And your nemesis would be Dayman.
Yeah. I'm the champion of the moon. Well, he's the champion of the sun. I'm the master of kung fu.
He's a master of karate.
And I have hatred for everyone. Well, he has friendship for everyone.
Yep. No, I mean, yeah, having a superpower would be a burden.
Oh yeah.
It would be a burden.
I mean, with great power comes great responsibility.
And that can go two ways. Like, you have great power, so that means you got to use it for good, or you got to be responsible and not say anything about it. I guess maybe it's both.
Mm-hmm.
Because that would kind of suck. Like, you can help somebody, but you can't do it because if you do it, then everyone's gonna see. And then, and this modern, and right now, everyone's gonna film it, within a few seconds.
Yeah, that's why you would have to have a costume, so hide your identity. That's why all the big superheroes
But
do
how do
it.
you change like that?
I mean, if Superman has taught us anything, a pair of glasses goes a long way.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see if it works. Like if I was a superhero right now, and then I just put on
Who
glasses.
the fuck are you? Get off my podcast.
It's like that what was that was it Batman? Have you ever seen those? I want to say it's on YouTube, but he's like Batman, but he's kind of an idiot, and it's I think it's Commissioner Gordon. They're on the rooftop, and I want to say he has glasses on or he doesn't have glasses on.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, Commissioner Gordon, where did you go? Did you see that guy?
Yeah.
Fucking that's a good one.
Yeah, the guy that plays Batman is he's that stand-up comedian.
I was wondering who was that?
Yeah, it's what's his name? Shit, I can't think of his name right now. But yeah, he's a pretty famous stand-up comedian.
Did it start with a K? His last name start with a K or no? Kennigan or no?
No, I don't think so.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna take me too long to look it up.
Yeah.
But yeah, those were funny. Like there's one where he like he's fighting all these bad guys and like he's like deflecting bullets and they're going back into the bad guys and he's like, "Oh, I don't kill people." He's like, "All these guys are dead." He's like, "No, they're just asleep."
Oh yeah, I did see that one. Yeah. Oh, and
poor little guy.
Yeah. Before I forget, one of our mutual friends, Shyla, she brought up something if I talked about it, and it was I guess when I was working at this one company, I guess I had a problem
You got
with
Me Too'd?
No.
Showing your penis.
They didn't catch me. They didn't get me on tape
because they didn't see it.
Yeah,
It's so small.
it was so every morning I would have kind of a routine where I'd get there, and I was a trainer there, and I'd get there and I'd have to get a coffee before I like talk to anybody. And I guess it was to the point where Faith, our other mutual friend, she had barely gotten hired. She was a new hire, and she is, if you already know, she is very, very chipper. She's at 100% at 7:30 in the morning when she shows up. No coffee needed. Like she's just ready to take on the day. So I roll up. She's already there, and I don't think Shiloh wasn't a trainer yet. So I was by myself, I think. Yeah. And then she was like, "You must be Joe Bella. Hi, I'm Faith." And dude, she was just like, her energy level was too much, and I had barely first rolled up in there. So her story is that I just looked at her, and then I just like didn't even say anything, and then I just went to the break room and get coffee. But it got to the point where I think we would get there at 8, and I'd have my coffee, and then I'd just put in my earbuds, listen to some music, and then work on some stuff, and then like around 9 or 9:30, then I would go and be like, "Hey, so what's going on, guys? Like, what's the plan for today? Y'all know what y'all are doing? Because I know what I'm doing." And after like the first time I did that, I think Faith was like really? Now you wanna talk and see what's going on? And I was like, "What happened? Like, what are you talking about?" She's like, "Yeah, well, you're totally different before like you get your coffee." So it got to the point where I'd get my coffee. They just wouldn't talk to me until like 9:00, and then it was cool. But just wanted to put that out there, Charlotte, because she said that I didn't mention that, and I guess that's how I was at that one place. It was a cool place too, but I'm glad I'm no longer there.
Yeah.
But now I'm not that bad anymore. Plus, being on the phones and being around that atmosphere, it's way different versus not having to deal with those type of customers. I don't know. I mean, you deal with it, but it's more on a chat basis. You really don't have to. Do they ever call you?
No, not really.
Okay, well that's good.
Like I set up calls with people, but it's like sales calls and
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah, that's for you. That's for your benefit. It's not because they have an
Hmm.
issue or anything. Yeah.
Well, sometimes like if an issue gets it goes on long enough, like I'll usually initiate the call just so I can share my screen with them and show them how to do something because I can explain stuff and I can make videos and stuff, but like a lot of people are like, that video's too fast. I can't follow it.
That
It's
might
like I was
be.
literally moving like
Yeah.
this.
That might be uh, a good little topic for a podcast. Would be. I mean, because I've been in customer service for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been on. I mean, I've been on the sales side. But I've for the most part, I think mostly customer service and a little bit of sales. Um, but the way people are to people on the phone,
Oh yeah,
whenever like when you're
on the
genuinely
phone
trying
or
to help,
over the internet.
yeah, you pick up the phone, you're trying to help them,
Mm-hmm.
right? You want to help them, and then they're a total asshole to you
Yeah,
because I mean, and granted, yeah, you're having issues, but they don't get that the other person on the other line is just trying to help you.
yeah.
And uh, at one of the other jobs that I had, where it's you're the last line of defense,
Mm-hmm.
and they're actually there. Faith and Shiloh are there. David's there. Um, where before you cancel, I mean, you're the retention department. You have to try to keep them there, and they've been transferred. They've already talked to the Philippines, and I've had issues with that. And as soon as they get to you, like they're heated,
Mm-hmm.
and just the way they talk to you, it's crazy. Like, and you take some of that. Like I said, sometimes like I don't take any. Like I turn the switch off whenever
Yeah.
you leave, and for the most part you do. But sometimes like one call sticks with you,
Mm-hmm.
one fucker sticks with you, or
Yep.
one Karen sticks with you, and you carry that shit home, and you're like, man, that fucking bitch. And it takes you maybe a day or two before you get over it, and you
Mm-hmm.
do, but still, like you shouldn't have to carry that type of mental, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, home with you.
Yeah.
And now, like, it's way better. Like, now if I do speak with somebody, it's because it's somebody at my work trying to get something done. Like, it's no more people getting really pissed off at me.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one part of my job that like I don't. That's the part of my job that I like the least. Like what I was doing when you got here today. Filming stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I love that part of the job. Even though it's not necessarily like my own projects,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still creative kind of stuff,
Yeah.
filming and everything. I get to be on camera, and I kind of get to develop a character for that type of work too. Even though it's tutorial videos, but I get to play with my voice a little bit, and put inflections here and like do different things. And plus, I'm writing the script, filming, being my own scripty, watching the video playback and everything. So it's a lot of creative stuff. So that's a lot of fun. But I could do without the customer support stuff.
Yeah. It's just rough, man.
Yeah.
And I mean, I get it too. Like, if I have an issue and I call, like, it sucks because I'm not going to speak with somebody usually, in the same town or same state or much less the same country that I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just difficult, that language barrier. It is difficult. Um, Sometimes you get lucky and you get somebody that wants to help and actually understands what you're talking about. But, um, man, it used to be so different where you would call and you would get somebody that you understand,
Mm-hmm.
they understand you, and you have a problem, they solve it. It's real quick. Now it's just like there's a department. Everything is extra. What is it? Compartmentalized.
Yeah.
Where if you have an issue with your phone, you got to press this. You got an issue with your, whatever. You got to press that. It's difficult. I was gonna ask you. I had it in my mind. So I know in I think our first episode or our second episode we talked about the possibility and I'm bringing it back to aliens. But like, if there was this solution, right, of 0 point energy, or
Mm-hmm.
um, even, I mean, even that. I know we talked about, there would be energy companies who, don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, I almost feel like they would do everything now. Doing a little more research in that, I think they would do everything possible to make it never happen.
Oh
Like,
yeah, absolutely.
even though it's available. And the other thing too, which would I think scare a lot of people, and I mean, I'm as far as religion goes, like, if, say for example, an alien came down, right? Whether he's, or whatever it's doing, if it's, communicating with us, and it says, "Hey, do you really want to know where you guys come from? I'm going to tell you right now. Like, you are our experiment.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we made up everything that you guys believed through the ages. Whenever, for the Native Americans, we said there was many gods. That's what we told them, and that's what they went on. For, back in Greek and Roman times, we told them there was, different gods, and these are their names, and that's what they have. But you guys are a product of us just messing around with something. Like, we just watch you guys. You guys are our experiment to see if it works. We put the moon where you guys have it right now. We put everything where it's at. I just wonder, like, what it would blow. A lot of people's minds would be blown at that point.
Yeah, I mean, I think the religious community, because they've sold their lives to this ideal,
Yeah.
they would be very shocked. I wouldn't be. I'd be like,
I wouldn't be. Yeah,
thank you for making
I wouldn't
shit
be.
make sense.
I wouldn't be shocked. I would just be like, man, that, like, I would feel for people, because there are a lot of people where, like, their lives are where they need them to be, and they're perfect. And then after hearing that, I think that they would go into this, like, I don't know what they would do. It would be a very dark place. Maybe, who knows? Or maybe they would just be like, no, it's not real. It's not real. I know what I believe.
I don't know. We'll probably find out soon.
But yeah, if they did do that, that would be crazy. On the Rogan show, though, they were looking at something, and I was getting excited for hearing something about the Disclosure Project, because they did go over something, and it said something about undisclosing certain things, and I'm like, please, let me hear Stephen Greer in there. Let me hear something to that. I want to know more about that, because I haven't heard or seen anything new yet.
Yeah. I feel. I don't know. I think in the next year at least there'll be some interesting stuff coming out.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that. He said, what, 3 to 6 months or 3 to 9 months? I want to know what's going to happen, like maybe first or second quarter next year.
Yeah.
See if anything new comes up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think we did our thing.
Yeah, we did our thing. Sorry we didn't have a really big plan, guys. But again, episode 10, we'll try to put something together for sure, and then I'll try to get a little more prepared for the next one.
Yeah. Well, I'm out of beer too. So
yeah, me too.
We weren't prepared. Beer
wise either. But we are going to do some karaoke tonight.
Yes.
So we're excited about that. That's my man's jam right here. So we love watching Brandon do his thing out there. And I don't know, if we get the levels to where they need to get, maybe I might get out there too. But I know he'll be out there for sure.
Oh yeah, I'll be out there for probably a few songs at the very least.
Yeah. So cheers to you guys. Thank y'all for watching.
Yeah. Cheers to the conversation.
Cheers to the conversation.
Cheers.
Cheers. Salute, guys.
You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry brandy. And honey, I stay strong on your love all time. Sweet Caroline, ba ba ba. Good times never seem so good. So good, so good, so good. I'm inclined, ba ba ba, to believe.